back with KMMA. I'm Andio.
I'm Khalil Deal.
And this is going to be the main card portion of UFC 324. We're going to be starting with Arnold Allen against Gene Silva. Then we got Natalia Silva against Rose Namajunas. I think this is the only women's fight. We got Waldo Cortes-Acosta against Derek Lewis. And then in the co-main event, we have Sean O'Malley against Song Yadong. We have Nunes and what's her name canceled. So we're going to go to the main event, which is Justin Gaethje against Paddy the Baddy.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that fight got canceled.
Isla Harrison, yeah, she hurt her neck.
I wanted to see that fight. Also, the original fight was supposed to be Thug Rose against Alexa Grasso.
Yeah.
That got changed over to Natalia Silva there. So, yeah, man.
Okay, so to start things off, we got Arnold Allen against Gene Silva. So you got here, Real Deal.
Yeah, man. So for this one here, I got to say that, Arnold Allen, he's very well-rounded. He blends sharp boxing with strong Brazilian jiu-jitsu grappling. He's got excellent wrestling defense, patient striking. He's like a jack-of-all-trades type of fighter. He controls the pace. He uses low kicks, and he excels at getting back to his feet after he gets taken down. He doesn't really have to worry about takedowns as much against Gene Silva, who's not really much of a takedown artist there. Arnold Allen is known for being tactical. He's a good distance manager. He's got a complete skill set. He breaks down his opponents methodically. He's got very good boxing. He uses precise punches, effective kicks, especially low kicks. Good movement to pick his shots and control range. He's got a black belt in BJJ. And he's adept at taking fights to the ground, controlling opponents, locking in submissions like chokes. Very effective at defending takedowns, as I mentioned, and scrambling back to his feet. Gene Silva, well, you know that this guy is a striker. Fighting with the fighting nerds there. He's rooted in Muay Thai with traditional arts like karate and taekwondo. But his unique application in MMA also includes a strong reliance on boxing and judo. He's got good grappling and transitions to the ground. He's known for being a versatile striker, uses effective jabs to set up his powerful punches. He's got good counters, and he really times his punches well. He's very dangerous with knees and elbows. Like I said, he's got good karate and taekwondo. He uses that to reach. He uses his reach to draw his opponents before landing counters. His boxing is very, very effective. His judo skills are used for grappling and throws and controlling his opponents on the ground. He has been developing his ground game, according to what I heard about the fighting nerds there. They have been working on Gene Silva's ground game for this fight, so it's going to be interesting to see. I'm definitely going with Gene Silva. I think that Gene Silva can get the job done in this one, man. As you can see here, he's got 12 knockouts, 3 submissions, and 1 decision win. Arnold Allen's never been finished. I'm going to say that Gene Silva finishes Arnold Allen for the first time. I'm going to say he knocks him out or wins a decision. So give me knockout or decision for Gene Lord Silva.
I'm sorry to say, Gene Silva may not be emotionally stable enough to compete at the highest level, the way he was crying and breaking down after he lost his last fight there. So that's up for debate. I'm liking Arnold Allen in this one. He has to just keep the striking nice and tight, avoid those spurts. That patience you were talking about with Gene Silva. Yeah, that's patience combined with a little clowning around, with a little bit of like, hey man, nice shot, like we're sparring here. And then he's going to try and surprise you by blasting away with some sort of knee into a combo, something like that. I don't think he's going to be able to do the things he did submission-wise, like he did to Bryce Mitchell, that chased Bryce Mitchell out of the division. Because Arnold Allen's stronger than that. He's better at defensive grappling, and I don't think Gene Silva is definitely not the better wrestler here. I also don't think Gene Silva is going to be able to flip or trip Arnold Allen around that easily. Like he may get it, but Arnold Allen's going to be able to get up out of positions like that. He's not going to get caught in a choke that Gene Silva attempts two or three times, in the same fight the way he did against Bryce Mitchell, and finally ends up choking him out the third time around. Crazy. So yeah, give me Arnold Allen here to really test Silva's MMA game and his emotional game. So give me Allen by hard to say. He's pretty well rounded even in the way he finishes. So, but I think Gene Silva's going to try and tough this one out until the end. So likely decision here or knockout.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, sorry, I don't think there's not a lot of pop, all the time on Allen shots. So if Silva wants to play around a lot on the ground, a sub is also live. So yeah, you know what? Let's go with sub instead. Decision or sub.
Decision or sub. Yeah, man. So I was gonna say this though. Arnold Allen is going to be one of those guys on my dog list, though, because he is definitely a good dog, for sure. So, me and Andy O disagreeing on two fights in the prelims, and we are starting off with a disagreement in this fight in the main card. So, let's move on up to the next fight here. All right, we got the ladies going at it here with Natalia Silva against Thug Rose. Who you got here, Andy O, for this one?
I'm going to go with Natalia Silva. I know it's on short notice, but she's been looking very good. She's well rounded. Speed kills. She's going to be dancing all over the cage, and it's fluid movement and good boxing. Thug Rose. These days, it sometimes seems like you don't know what you're going to get. The odds are very, very wide. I was surprised to see how wide these odds are. I am going to be picking Natalia Silva to get this one done. I think Rose has to use her grappling and has to maintain top position for as long as she can while trying to do some damage here and there. Because Rose probably has the better wrestling. But man, Silva's going to be hard to get a handle on, with the way she moves and everything. So I'm going to take Silva. I'm going to put her in there as my pick, but I may, as far as the betting goes, I'm looking for something with Thug Rose for sure, because those odds, I'd rather put my money on Rose than Natalia Silva for those, for that value. It's just nuts to me because Rose could pull this one off. If Rose fights her best, we see the best Rose, she's going to beat Natalia Silva. But that's what it's going to take, the best Rose. If not, I think Silva comes away with this one and shows she's right up there. So if people didn't know already, I think she's in line for a title shot maybe after this. So yeah, give me Natalia Silva by decision or yeah, Rose tough to put away. Give me knockout or give me decision or knockout for Natalia Silva.
Yeah, Natalia Silva, man, she's really, really good, man. Strong Taekwondo background.
And fun to watch. Fun to watch.
Fun to watch. She's dynamic. She's got high pace strikes. She's very fast. Powerful kicks too. Sharp punches. She's got aggressive pressure. She often overwhelms her opponents with her speed and varied attacks. She relies heavily on her striking, particularly her kicks from her Taekwondo training. She uses effectively for offense and to set up other strikes. She's known for overwhelming her opponents with a high volume of strikes, relentless pace. She's aggressive, pushes forward, cuts off the cage, and even though she started with only Taekwondo, she's developed her game, including takedowns and some ground control and a bit of jiu-jitsu. Thug Rose. Very versatile fighter. She's got a blend of technical striking, taekwondo, and karate background, and she has solid grappling, BJJ wrestling, excellent movement. She's got precise counter striking, fluid transitions, quick footwork, a strong emphasis on mental fortitude and adaptability as well, often using angles and strategic pressure to overwhelm her opponent. She's got excellent head movement, stepping off angles, crisp counter hooks, especially the left hook, and devastating kicks, like her famous head kick there that she did to take out what's her face there in that fight. I forgot who it was.
Was that Weili Zhang?
Yeah, Weili Zhang with the head kick. And
that was nice.
She's proficient in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and wrestling. I'm a bit worried about Natalia Silva because of the her lack of ground game because Doug Rose could get her down and secure some submissions. Like she's got good rear naked chokes, arm bars, and she's good from half guard. So I'm going
Yeah.
to give Natalia Silva to win this one here by knockout or decision. Natalia Silva does have some submissions as well. You can see she's got 7 subs, so she's not a slouch on the ground either there. So I'll take Natalia Silva by knockout or decision. But yeah, when you talked about the betting there as well, I like there's only one woman fight in this event, and I can't risk putting Natalia Silva in a parlay with a bunch of dudes in this one here, unless we could get a good line for Natalia Silva, a same game parlay of some sorts with like striking and maybe winning by decision or over 1.5. We'll see what the value is there. Otherwise, like you said, it's almost a dog or pass here. I might take a shot at the dog here with Thug Rose, maybe having the advantage on the ground there, though. So we'll see. But yeah, for predicting this, I'll take Natalia Silva by knockout or decision.
Look, if her striking is sharp and her angles are good and her combos are all right, Rose is hard to deal with on the feet for anyone too. Don't forget.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next fight. We got Waldo Cortes-Acosta, the salsa boy, against Derek Lewis, the Black Beast here.
So I finally get on this guy's bandwagon and he loses the fight. And you, who were on it for the longest time, you pick against him.
Yeah, I know.
No, you pick, yeah, and the opposite thing happens.
I know, and I won't be doing that again. So for this one here, I'm going with Waldo Cortes-Acosta. He's really impressed me, man. And, I did, like you said, I did think that I thought he was going to have a hard time against Shamil Gaziev. And I was completely wrong there. He knocked out Shamil Gaziev in no time. Costa, he's very aggressive, man. He's got a versatile fighting style using boxing and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got strong boxing background. He's even competed in professional boxing before he got into the MMA. He's got exciting fights, good knockout power. He's a blue belt in BJJ. He can grapple if he needs to, and he uses his boxing skills to set up takedowns or defend against them. I think in this one here, against a guy like Derek Lewis, he might have to get him to the ground in this one. Derek Lewis, as we know, he's heavy-handed, a powerful brawler known for explosive knockout power. He's got that devastating right hand and surprising toughness. He weathers the storms early. He lands fight-ending strikes. Also, he's very gritty, and if he gets taken down, he uses some phenomenal strength to push himself back up.
Well, what he does, yeah, there's no finesse or technique there. He has the strength in every fight to just like power out of any position.
Power his way back up, yeah.
Like twice, but the third time it's not going to happen,
Yeah. I mean, he's a patient counter striker too. He conserves his energy to unleash thunderous punches rather than relying on a high volume of strikes. So he's got the UFC all-time heavyweight knockout record too. So look, I'm going to go with Waldo Cortes-Acosta to win by knockout or decision. But of course, come betting time, the little sprinkle on Derek Lewis by knockout is a must. But yeah, give me Cortez by knockout or decision in this one. I'm not going to fuck this one up this time. Waldo's been killing it lately.
Depending, of course, on how the fight goes, Derek Lewis can last. Like he's lasted 5 rounds before multiple times, and he's always wanted to finish the fight early. But these days, I think he wants to finish the fight early, but he doesn't want to last the whole fight. I think he's going to take the L if he can't finish the guy early because he just doesn't want to. And he said for years he doesn't want to be in the main event because it's 5 rounds, things like that. And you can't blame the guy, I guess, for some of it because of his back issues. But so in this fight, I'm saying Derek Lewis KO first round. That's going to be a play. But to win the fight, I'm back with Waldo here. I think there's a good chance Waldo may knock him out early. Waldo's has some nice combinations. Waldo walks and moves around the cage faster than it seems. Like he has good control over his movement in there. He has good balance. The takedown defense is pretty good, although Lewis is not going to shoot for anything. Although Lewis started a fight with a flying knee to start finishing a guy off not too long ago. Nascimento, remember?
Yeah, that was crazy.
So with Lewis, maybe he's going to start the fight with a double leg, just to show. Uh, but yeah, I think Waldo Cortez is going to get the straighter shots in there. He's not bad defensively. He can avoid getting put away in an early barrage like he withstood Marcus Robelis.
Yeah,
Robelis
yeah, Rebellis de Spain.
Rebellis de Spain, that's right. Not that Rebellis de Spain has the level of talent of Lennox Lewis, even, who's not a pure talent guy. So he should be able to withstand Derek Lewis's early barrage if there is one. But I'm counting on him to avoid that killer strike early on from Derek Lewis. And after that, I think he gets the job done and puts Lewis away. Give me knockout, but maybe even sub. But since I'm picking finish for Cortez, because Lewis doesn't want to be in there for a long time, it's going to be 90% KO, 10% sub.
Yeah, not to mention also the age difference here. Salsa Boy, 34 years old. Derek Lewis at 40 years old there.
You know how these heavyweights are, though, most of the time with the age thing. I don't think it's affected Lewis yet, but you're right.
You never know. All right, moving on up to the co-main event of the evening. If you haven't already, guys, hit the like button, subscribe. We are at 128 subs.
Also, hit that hype button to hype us up.
We were at 129. We lost the sub. So one of you cool guys out there, hit the sub button to get us back to 129.
It was probably an accident. We took a little break here, so come on back.
Who knows? But anyways, hit the subscribe there. Get us to 130. All right, who you got in this one, Andy? Sean O'Malley or Song Yadong here?
Here, I'm going to go with Sugar Sean, even though he spoke of retirement not that long ago, but I don't think he was that serious. He just had a trajectory that he didn't want to follow, and if it didn't work out, he may retire. I don't really think that's the case. I think his head's still in it. He still thinks he's the best. And I think Song Yadong struggles more with high-quality overall strikers of Sean O'Malley's caliber. He's very tough. I see Yadong getting busted up just as he got busted up against Corey Sanhagen, where he toughed it out until it was called a TKO because Doctor had to stop the fight. Give me Sean O'Malley to really, that striking. It's going to look great. I think he's going to be prepared for this fight. Song Yadong should probably grapple if he can, but Song Yadong loves to box and all of that. I expect a striking battle here, actually. So I'm going to stick with Sugar Sean when it comes to that. And those losses come from somewhere. While Song Yadong may look really good at times, he does have 8 losses there. So give me Sugar Sean by knockout or decision, but probably knockout.
Yeah, Song Yadong, he's primarily a striker,
Primarily, I'm looking look, I would tell him, you got to at least try a little bit with Sean, but you know how these guys are. Even if they could grapple, they may not,
Yeah, he's got a strong boxing base. He uses fast hands, combinations, aggressive pressure. He's a well-rounded fighter, though. He developed his wrestling and grappling. He often blends his Chinese sanda, which is kind of a kickboxing wrestling. With Team Alpha Male, they use those techniques to mix striking with takedown. He's got good takedown defense and submissions as well.
Yeah, I think he's been with Team Alpha Male for a long time now that you mentioned it, eh?
Yeah, he's known for his power too and durability in the stand-up fights. He looks to overwhelm his opponents with volume and heavy shots, though he can finish with submissions and chokes. Sean O'Malley, obviously very good fighting style. It's an unorthodox, flashy, a high effective striking focused approach. Switches stance, fluidity, exceptional footwork, unpredictable angles, precise counter striking, which allows him to seamlessly flow between orthodox and southpaw stances to confuse opponents. He lands devastating blows as well. He's got a long frame, very athletic movement, and he's known for his sugar show vibe. He goes out there with highlight reel knockouts and all kinds of different things. He's been improving his ground game. So I'm gonna take Sean O'Malley to win by knockout or decision. As you can see, out of the 8 losses, Song Yadong's been knocked out twice, lost 5 decisions. So I'm going to go KO or decision for Sean O'Malley. But Sean O'Malley has to be careful because Song Yadong does have some submission skills there. I think a little sprinkle, we might look into that later, and maybe it might be a Pearl Song Yadong by submission. I want to see what that's worth as a little sprinkle. But yeah, give me Sean O'Malley, knockout or decision, me and Andy O in agreement. Let's move on up to the main event of the evening. Of course, Justin Gaethje against Paddy Pimblett here. Paddy the Baddy. I'm going with Paddy the Baddy. This guy is very versatile, very aggressive. He has a good combination of striking and grappling techniques. He's got a second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's able to execute complex submissions effectively. He wins his fights by submissions or unanimous decision. He's got very good grappling skills. As you can see here, he does have some knockout power. He has 7 knockouts, but he does have very good subs. Justin Gaethje is a striker. This is a guy who also could wrestle a little bit.
But he never does.
Exactly. He is more of a striker, man. Powerful hooks, calf kicks. He's got a granite chin, but he was built on a strong wrestling base when he was in college.
When he came up, he was known. Yeah, this guy has a wrestling background.
Yeah, he used to be an accomplished collegiate wrestler, and he used his takedowns and grappling not just to control, but to break his opponents and set up his striking. But like you said, recently he hasn't been using that.
In the UFC, he's attempted 1 takedown. Let's put it that way.
That's it. Like, he doesn't really try to wrestle, Paddy the Baddy will definitely try to wrestle. But he does have to be careful because Justin Gaethje, he does have some highlight knockout punches and power. So, I'm going to go with Paddy the Baddy to win this one here by submission or decision. But Justin Gaethje by knockout might be a play too come betting time. So, so that's it, man. Who you got here, Andy O?
This is a very compelling fight. Justin Gaethje, man. His striking's there, the power is there. He is the human highlight reel for a reason. He'll welcome a brawl. He has very strong leg kicks. If that's successful at the beginning of the fight, it could be bad news for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, though, he doesn't hold his chin with his chin really, in the sense that he has his chin in the air and he kind of like does that backwards motion to avoid shots. But he just holds it very high and still, right? So it looks like he can get clocked and knocked out at any moment with a quality striker, but it just doesn't happen. And you got to not forget, he has that arm like poking out there straight at you, like in front of that chin that's dangling straight up in the air. So it's very weird to watch, and he's weird to watch, but his grappling is very effective. He loves the chaos, and that's the thing. Gaethje likes chaos too, but Paddy Pimblett has a way of getting to your back within the chaos, and he likes the grappling chaos and the scrambling as well, whereas Gaethje doesn't, right? Like, if anything, you could say Gaethje's strength would be takedown defense. That's where it starts, and that's where it ends, because the gap is too wide in what Paddy can do and can accomplish against Gaethje if he gets him in a certain positions. So I see Gaethje definitely being a knocked out threat here, but as Paddy the Baddy says, Scousers don't get knocked out. That's it. I gotta go with Paddy Pimblett. It's a 5-round fight, a lot of time to latch in that sub, so give me sub or decision for Paddy the Baddy.
Also want to mention Paddy's got a 3-inch reach advantage too here. That's going to be significant.
Yeah, we got that reach advantage, and everyone don't forget Friday. Be sure to tune in for Fabulous Friday's Face-Off. It's been a while. Friday's Fabulous Final Face-Off show where we take one last look at these animals.
For sure, man, and our betting video, of course, as well. So there you have it, folks. Our early predictions and breakdowns for the main card. You guys, if you like the video, hit the subscribe button and hit a like. Leave a comment too as well for the algorithm. All right, So there you have it. Take care,
Gonna
guys.
start this week. Gonna start the year off strong, and we'll start this card off strong. We're aiming for perfection, baby.
Let's get it.